Hold on. See, can you hear me? Hold on.
You're late.
So can you hear me now?
You're late, sir.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You're late. What's your excuse now? What's the excuse?
This is like a tradition.
You're late, sir.
I'm Black People Time late today.
Uh
I'm
huh.
sorry. I'm
Uh
sorry. I apologize. This time, all right. I got caught up doing some things tonight. You know what I'm saying? Work late, trying to
huh.
get to this money.
Uh huh.
I ain't even eat food none. So my
Uh,
apologies. My apologies. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
excuses.
There are no excuses, sir.
Anyway, 10 seconds, sir. 10
Mm-hmm.
seconds.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
What's up? What's up, everybody? We are back. We are back. We are back, and we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome to another episode of one of the hottest podcasts in the world. That is Saucy Discourse Season 3, Episode 34. I really mean it edition. Shout out to the whole Dipset. I really mean it. Cameron Santana, Jimmy Jones, Freaky Zicky, bringing us in and bringing us out on this episode. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Good man. Life is good. Work is crazy, hectic. Grinding. Trying to stay alive. But I got
Uh,
a lot of things keeping me alive. My health, God. Happy. Hope everybody had a happy Memorial Day weekend. Shout out to the babies. Shout out to the kids. Hope everybody out there being safe. Please be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little crazy. We know summer is coming. And we know when summer comes and henny drinks start coming, fights start happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let's try to keep that to a minimum. Let's have a safe summer out here. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the skies, the sun. Go to the beaches, the parks. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, my brother? How is life in Jeffrey's world?
busy as hell. Busy as hell.
You
Work,
ain't lying.
school,
Mm-hmm. That's life, baby.
side projects. Working on that. Shout out to everybody who been supporting this podcast since day one. Shout out to our sponsors, Click Vodka.
Mm-hmm.
If you're at home just listening at work or you cleaning the house, wherever you at, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching a live stream right now on YouTube, our Twitch channel, we appreciate you as well on Such TV. Make sure to subscribe to all the platforms we're on. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Share with your peoples who you think you may love the podcast as well. Go get some official Saucy Discourse merch.
Yeah. I
And
gotta get some. I gotta get some.
if you like to make any donations
Not to us, by the way. Not to us. To Saucy.
to the
We don't get
network,
paid. We don't get paid. We do this for the free, ladies and gentlemen. For the frizzy.
donations to the Social Nation TV on Cash App. That's Social Nation 18 Cash App. All right, so you appreciate all the donations. If you like to make any donations or you have any topics you would like us to talk about on the show, please reach out to us
Word.
and let us
It
know.
doesn't. You gotta let them know, Joe, because it doesn't always have to be sports. You know what I'm saying? We are, we have our knowledge on the current state of the world. You know what I'm saying? We have our knowledge. We know what's going on. Except for only thing we need help on is stock, like learning about stocks. That's just.
Yeah, that and understanding the Knicks. But let's get right.
Oh, you started. There you go.
Oh, well,
There you
what?
go,
What? I'm
man.
telling the truth.
Why? Well,
I know
no,
you.
no.
I
Why,
need
why you
somebody to
start?
break
Why
it
you
down to
starting?
me.
Why you
I
starting?
need somebody
Why
to
you
break it
starting? You see
down
what
to
you do?
me.
It's what you do
What
every
is
damn
your
week,
Knicks?
man.
I'm just
Every damn
saying.
week. Every damn week, man. You like
Why?
pushing my buttons. You like pushing my buttons.
Why? Are
I'm
you pushing
I'm
your button?
I'm trying to retain my calm. I've
Uh,
been enhanced. I have been improved. And here you go trying to bring that out all over again. You
I'm just
see that you
saying.
starting the nonsense. You starting already. You
I
just
ain't starting.
started.
I ain't starting
Yes, you
nothing.
is.
I ain't starting nothing. I'm
You I
just saying
told you
I
you
need
need real
somebody.
therapy. You can't go one episode without just disrespecting my team.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't.
I need therapy. I need a therapist to break down to me on what is
Oh, so
wrong
you
with the
admit it.
New York Knicks.
So you admit it.
What
You admit
no,
it.
I need a therapist to break down to me what is wrong with the New York Knicks
No,
organization
no, no, no,
and what is
no,
wrong with you
no,
delusional Knick fans.
no.
Okay,
That's therapy I'm talking about, sir. You know
that's
good
the
and
therapy
damn
I'm talking
well.
about. That's
No,
the
that's
therapy I'm
not.
talking
No,
about.
no, that's not. Nope. That's not the therapy I'm talking about. Therapy you need is all 24, 25 years I've known you. All you do is disrespect the Knicks.
Uh,
All damn year. Every damn year.
I respect. Yeah, disrespect yourselves.
No, we don't disrespect
And two, yeah,
ourselves.
talk all that smack. You know, when you get a little sided, get a little playoff run, and you start bumping your gums, bumping the gums, and you wind up coming up short. That over the cliff. I always try to warn you about it. I always tell you as a brother from another mother to get a damn new team, but you don't wind up doing that. You wind up being. I hope you took a shower when you got home. I hope you can wash off that contamination that you have on you and actually come with a clear mind and a new understanding of getting a new damn basketball team. Okay, and that's just supporting a damn team who haven't won a championship since 1973. That's disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting that you do that. Okay, and every time you win a damn playoff game, y'all want to block 34th Street like you need 34th Street block or any more traffic. It's disgusting. Okay, I need somebody to break down to me the mentally capacity. What is wrong with you delusional New York Knicks fans? Now you're lost in the second round. Now you're talking about y'all getting all these new people. I mean, you getting that. You getting Damian Lillard. I mean, you get a Carly Towns. I mean, you get. I mean, you just get everybody who's gonna be a free agent. You just getting everybody, okay? Because you're so confident, and you're so confident with your GM. This actually just resigned. We should resign 2 years ago. If you want to ask me, okay, he fired Sean Marshall actually resigned, and now
First of all, he did not. First of all, if you're
what?
gonna if you're gonna make a comment,
Uh
make sure you stick to the facts
okay, what's
that
that?
are accurate. He did not get fired.
Uh-huh.
We are parting ways. He's
Yeah, he
not
got fired.
fired.
He got fired. Yeah, I just don't want to say it. Y'all didn't want to say it. Y'all need a scapegoat to actually discuss
We are parting ways,
how
sir.
y'all fell
Parting
off his
ways.
ship. Ain't no parting ways. That's just a
Oh my
corporate wage
lord.
disguise. He got fired, and now y'all did getting Myers from Golden State. Y'all actually didn't. Y'all getting that guy. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell you getting a good GM like that to come to the stinking Max Red Garden and actually try to
Watch your mouth.
lead this team to the promised land. I ain't watching nothing. Okay,
Watch your mouth,
that make
sir.
me sick. You Knicks fans, y'all don't never shut up. Y'all never shut up.
Are you done?
I'm done. Get on
Go
your next
ahead.
dinner. Um,
I hate her.
let's recap the conference finals. Let's start with the West. The Lakers, who was the 7th seed, loses to Denver, number 1 seed. 4 games to 0. A
Just
sweep.
just get the broom. Just say
Broom
it.
is
The
out.
broom.
Sweep, sweep,
Mm-hmm.
super sweep, 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 sweep.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
what is your take on the Los Angeles Lakers, who's one of the most story franchises in NBA history,
You know what?
getting
That's a
swept to the Denver Nuggets, going to the first ever NBA Finals?
that's a great question. And I have an answer to that. Right? So this is not more about the Los Angeles Lakers. This is more about the Denver, how damn good the Denver Nuggets are. That's what this is about. Okay? The Los Angeles Lakers, would you believe this little interesting playoff note? The Los Angeles Lakers are the only team this entire playoffs to get swept, to not win one game in a playoff series. Think about it. All the series that happened this playoffs, it would be the Los Angeles Lakers, the most storied franchise and possibly professional sports. Possibly not named the Yankees, not named the excuse me, not named the Yankees, or I guess you could say Packers, whatever, or Patriots, whatever. Most stable from one of the most storied franchises in sports history got swept. Then win one game this playoffs. And I think the reason for that is because no matter what the Lakers tried to do, they could not stop this duo of Jokic and Murray. I mean, AD was on the floor, I guess, to a degree. He didn't show up game four. He only had what, 4 points? I don't look so good. I don't look so good. Uh, LeBron had damn near a 40-point triple double. A 38-year-old in year 20, who I at times kind of despise, but I have to give this man credit. The man had a 30, what was it 38, 10, and 9? Is that correct? Or was it 40, 10, and 9? 38, 10, and 9, correct?
Let me check the stats right now.
I believe I think it was either 38 or 40, 10, and 9. It was one of them. The 38-year-old LeBron James almost had a triple double, and your second best player gave you 4 freaking points. 4. Not 4, 4. That is unbelievable. That is undeniable. That is a problem. I'm not going to sit here and say that AD should be traded. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to go that far. There are some Laker fans that they want AD's head right now on the silver platter. But if he continues to play like this in big moments, we gonna have a problem. Lakers fans will I think there are some Lakers fans that are saying trade him. Schroeder, maybe you give him another chance. I think the first thing that Lakers should do is retain Austin Reeves and Hachimura. Those should be their first major moves to retain those two players. Excuse me. Nevertheless, congratulations to Michael Malone. They had a game plan, and that game plan was very simple. Either Jamal Murray did everything that they could, give the ball to Murray, or Jokic. One is on the floor, he get the ball, and another person's on the floor, he gets the ball. And not only that, they have the right complementary pieces to surround Jokic and Jamal Murray.
You said You said game 3?
Game 4.
Game 4. Hold on.
They have the right complementary pieces to surround this duo or Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., my favorite player, Bruce Brown. I'm sorry.
Watch him out, sir.
He's on the team. I have to mention the man name.
Oh, no. You're on purpose.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose. That's the man name, Bruce Brown. He gets a shout out. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who used to play with the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
These are great complementary pieces. And the Lakers, although this is reminiscent of, you remember when Kyrie and LeBron were in Cleveland and they played the Detroit Pistons, and that was a sweep, but it didn't feel like a sweep. I think it was 2016, 2017, maybe. That's what this resembles. That's what, to me, this series resembles as. They weren't losses, in my opinion. They lost the games. Lakers lost, but it didn't feel like a loss because the Lakers gave everything they had. They gave everything they had, and it just was not good enough because they played just basically a better team. And now, would you believe, now we're approaching the NBA Finals, and the Denver Nuggets have had 10 days off. 10 days off. They have been resting, light practices, getting ready for the finals, watching two other teams beat the crap at each other, saying, hey, look, have at it. We already here. We're going to see which one of y'all is going to show up. So, in my opinion, the Lakers, they need to make a few offseason moves. Do they get another star? I don't know. We hear rumors of Fred VanVleet, maybe Siakam. I don't know with all truth and honesty, but what the next moves are. We also hear about contemplation of LeBron James possibly retirement. I don't see that yet. I think he has another 2 years in him. I think
Uh,
LeBron has another 2 years. Go ahead.
Anthony Davis had 21 points
In game four,
in Game 4. Yeah,
what
21.
game
He
was
had
it? He had
21 points. He had 14 rebounds.
14 rebounds. This was game four? Are you sure?
This is Game 4.
This is the postseason. This is game four.
Game 4. Braun
What
had
game did he have like 4 points? He didn't show up at all. That was game three then.
Game
He had like
3.
4 to 6 points. He had like 4 to 6 points. Like it is like or maybe must have like only 4 points in a quarter, maybe.
Game 4. Anthony Davis.
Had like 4 points in a quarter. That wasn't gonna do it.
Well, he had 28 points.
Okay, so he did show up. My apologies. I apologize. I was wrong. AD did show up, but somehow, some way, it just does not feel impactful as LeBron having the triple double and having the game in their hands.
Mhm.
I believe it's just one bad play. I don't even know that last play that they ran. I don't know if it's a good successful play. You had somebody in the corner wide open and you can shoot the three. I understand LeBron's the best player on the team still, and he needed to make a play, and he wanted to, keep the team in the game. However, that was not the case, and I believe that the Lakers gave the Denver Nuggets everything that they had and then some. What should be done is, as I said, in the offseason, retain Austin Reeves, retain Hachimura. Do you seek out a trade? Okay, okay. I got to address the elephant in the room. What the hell happened to D'Angelo Russell? That's a damn good question. That's a damn good question. There's no way that you could play so well in the Memphis series and then you forgot to make how to shoot the next series. There is no exception. Schroeder had his. Everybody had their task. Austin Reeves gave you points, rebounds, shooting, playmaking, defending. Schroeder, his goal to at least to some degree was to stop Jamal Murray and get some points. We know LeBron's game was. We know what AD's game plan was. Hachimura, same thing. What is D'Lo's game plan was to put points on the board. Not only could he not do that, he couldn't buy to borrow a shot. That's one major reason. I can't say what the other major reasons are, Jeff. Darvin Ham, he made good transitions and good, subtractions, I guess. But I guess it wasn't enough. I think over and all, they just played a better team. I mean, there's no shame in losing to a team that's currently in the NBA Finals, who's been pretty much if you want to say, Jeff, and I can leave this to you, the most dominant team in the playoffs. Because I mean, if you want to say Minnesota, they gave them a game, we could say that. Who would they play the next round? They kind of handled Phoenix in the second. They handled Phoenix in the second round. They did. They did. It's okay. Got Monty Williams out of there, unfortunately. And then they handled the Lakers in the sweep. And they've been sitting around chilling for 10 games. So congratulations, Denver. Their job is not done. And we will get to the other team in the other finals in a couple of moments. So I'll leave it to my brother. I'm sorry I had to bring up Phoenix. I'm sorry.
First of all, watch your mouth. That's
I'm
number
just
one.
speaking. I'm just
Watch
speaking
your mouth.
true. I'm just
Watch your
speaking
mouth.
true. I'm speaking true.
No,
As a lies?
no.
Is that a lie?
I didn't say it was a lie. I didn't say
These
yeah,
are
like
lies.
you did it on purpose to actually, get on my nerves and actually rub it in that KD, the best player in the world.
Who?
KD, the best player in the
Who?
world.
In what world?
Kevin
In
Durant,
what world?
Kevin
In the
Durant. Anybody
multiverse?
would tell you.
In the
Anybody would tell
multiverse?
you.
In the
Anybody would tell you.
multiverse?
Anybody would tell you. Kevin Durant is the
Who?
best player in the
That's cap.
world.
That's cap.
So watch
Stop
your
the cap.
mouth. Talk
I
about
need to
Kevin
stop the
Durant.
cap.
Okay.
I need to stop
No,
the
no,
cap.
you need to stop the cap.
I-
You need to stop the cap. Please. Well, your Knicks had a chance to get Kevin Durant, but you didn't offer the max. But could have had him. But anyway, I'm saying, getting to the Lakers. I actually thought the Lakers gonna win. After game one, they played a good game one. So I thought this was gonna be a really competitive series, but it wasn't. Um, LeBron is always going to be LeBron, especially when it comes to the playoffs. I think we have said this plenty of times when it comes to Anthony Davis. Yes, I agree with you that some of he never he averaged over 10 points in the series. So one game he had 18 points, one game he had 27, one game he had 25, one game he had 20 something, but it wasn't impactful like you said. As far of when it comes to trading Anthony Davis, it's a possibility. If you could get someone a little younger than Anthony Davis who could be a number two or a number one when it comes to LeBron because he's getting older, I wouldn't see anything wrong of trading Anthony Davis.
For
D'Angelo,
who? Who? For who?
so Anthony Davis is a top five center in the league right now,
Okay.
and you also have to add contracts onto that. Would make sense when it comes to the salary cap. Who I would trade him for is tough, but if I'm the Lakers, I'm waiting it out to see what is available to me, not only in free agency, but also on the trade market. So me and you were talking about this earlier, right? Embiid, he's not going to the Knicks. So you might as well just throw that out the window, like you mentioned earlier. He's not going to the Knicks. Okay. But what would be a good swipe if I'm the Lakers? I'll call Philly up and say, hey, we got Anthony Davis.
No, no, no. Concap. First of all, you're not gonna poo poo on my dream. You're not
Poo
gonna
poo.
poo
I'll
poo
poo
on
poo
my dream, sir.
Any Nick fan dream. I'll poo poo on anything because I'm your
You're
reality
awful.
check, sir. I'm
You're
your reality.
horrible.
Embiid is
You're
not coming to
horrible.
Madison Square Garden. He's not. He is not coming to Madison Square Garden. Embiid has a better chance going to the Lakers and making it to the finals than actually being a New York Knick. Embiid could be the next great center to join that All-Star Hall of Fame roster center when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. That makes more sense, sir. Not no damn. What the last who's the last center Nick Hall of Famer? Who's that? Oh, that Patrick Ewing, the guy who was letting your own building, own damn building. Him, some of that guy you were hired to give him an actual assistant coach job. I mean, you talk about that guy who you brag about them stinking 90 teams who didn't get nothing done, kept it past Michael Jordan when he was on the court, and when he was off the court, you finally make the finals, and
Watch your mouth,
and
sir.
you stick up
Watch
the
your mouth,
joint.
sir.
Yeah, I ain't
Watch your
watching
mouth,
nothing.
sir.
This is
Watch your
facts.
mouth, sir. Be
Some facts.
respectful.
You
No,
couldn't
it's
get
not.
past Michael Jordan.
Right.
You couldn't get
Right.
past Michael Jordan. The man retired. You finally make it to the damn end of your finals, and you wind up sticking up the joint in the game seven. Okay, I don't want to hear nothing. Embiid is not going to the New York Knicks. Nobody likes your owner. Nobody likes the organization, and nobody likes your damn team. Okay, so you can throw that out the damn window. Okay, you're
Well, the
not
only
getting.
thing you got right is nobody don't like the owner. That's the only thing you got right.
No, nobody likes the organization, sir. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes you. But
We are
anyway,
getting better.
it will have to be somebody in a caliber, or if you get I'll be talking to Chicago, maybe since Anthony Davis is from Chicago. I'll be talking to them, maybe getting the Rosen or something like that, or maybe a Levine. But I would go after the Rosen first, since he's from LA. That would be a good thing.
So you're saying about the Rosen and Levine because you're not going to just trade for one. You might as well
Yeah,
trade for both.
I rather have them two than actually have a injury prone Anthony Davis who you don't know when he's gonna be healthy on the court and when he'll be available. I make that trade, and you could add another center to that. Give me Volchix too, whoever his goddamn name is. Volchix, or
So
Lavo.
you're
Yeah,
talking about the whole first of all, Vucevic. So
whatever.
you're talking about Vucevic, the three Bulls core, the three main offensive pieces. Vucevic, Jack Levine, and DeMar DeRozan in a trade for Anthony Davis.
And some more pieces.
So I guess in those pieces include D'Angelo Russell automatically, right?
Yeah, it could, because he don't have he's a free agent this year, right?
Yeah, yeah. He just lost a lot of money.
Yeah,
He lost a lot of money.
he's a free agent here, so that
He
could.
just lost a bag. He lost a bag. He lost a bag this playoffs. With the
Um,
performances he had, he lost a bag. So he's looking
well,
like
I want to
this
say
is
he
all
lost a
before.
bag.
Yeah, he lost one on man. If he continued the stellar play, if D'Angelo Russell continued the stellar play that he did after the Memphis series, and he had an impact because when he was in Memphis, that Memphis series, he was impactful, right?
Right.
But then as soon as he gets to the next series, all of a sudden he can't make a shot. Even think about this: Tristan Thompson, who has been on NBA Today on ESPN, and he playing the whole damn year, was more impactful in one game than D'Angelo Russell was the entire series.
I still don't think that's gonna mess up his bag.
I don't see but at one point D'Angelo Russell was damn near close
He's
to it as a max player.
not getting the max, but he's gonna get a bag. He's gonna get like
I
an Evan
said,
Fournier contract.
why I gotta be Evan Fournier?
I
Why I gotta be
mean,
Evan Fournier?
This is
Why
somebody
does
that
it have to be Evan Fournier type contract?
I'm just saying.
See, you just playing
It's
dirty. No,
it's
go ahead.
a high
Just
dollar
go ahead.
contract, but the man had not shown up for the New York Knicks ever since he got the damn contract. Okay, which is another fault. Yeah, I can't prosper in Madison Square Garden. Ain't my damn fault. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna mess up D'Angelo Russell bag. I believe he's gonna still get a bag, but it's not gonna be a max contract. He could be second, third piece on another team. But I agree with you. They should have resigned Reese and Nakamura, whatever his goddamn name is. Uh,
Damn it, the man's name is Hachimura. Hachimura.
Hachimura.
Thank you. Hachimura.
Hachi,
Rui Hachimura.
whatever. Nakamura. They should resign him. Okay. Who's who can impact the team? And also look for some key free agents. Maybe adding some more shooting to the team as well. Um, I believe that the trade they got they made to in the midseason was actually a good trade. I think there's some key players on that they should keep. But if it's any opportunity to get better scores, then I think should go all for it. When it comes to Denver, yes, Denver is the best team in the playoffs. Denver showed up. The bench showed up. They are deep with their depth on the bench. Um, and I will give my opinion on the finals prediction in a few months once we get to that. Once we finish the Eastern Conference Finals. But at the end of the day, Denver has been the best team in the playoffs, and they deserve to beat in the NBA Finals. Jokic is giving us some second thought. Maybe he should have won MVP. Maybe I'm just saying maybe, but what I'm gonna say of Jokic is I'm gonna just wait to the NBA Finals predictions on this one. Let's get to the Eastern Conference. Um, the Celtics losing Game 7, who's the number 2 seed, loses to the Miami Heat, which is the 8th seed. 4 games to 3. Mr. Wilson, what is your take on the Miami Heat beating the Boston Celtics 4 games to 3?
Uh, um, Congratulations to the Miami Heat. Once again, Pat Riley. This damn Pat Riley.
Prospering not being a nigga.
Why? See, there you go. You
What?
can't even let me get the words out.
What?
But you want to say it.
I was trying to help
Why
you
you gotta
out.
say it? No,
I
you
was
ain't
trying. I was
helping
trying
me
to help.
out.
I was
You're
trying
not
to help you
helping
out.
me out. You're annoying me. You can't
I'm.
even say
I'm.
it.
I'm
You can't
annoying
even let me
you.
say it. You can't even let me say it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This damn Pat Riley makes me sick. Should have been fired. He should have been banned from the Garden. He should never have allowed himself to walk to the Garden. But nonetheless.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
That's right. I said it. He should be banned.
That
That's right.
man
I
got
don't
you
care.
to a finals. You should respect that man.
I don't care. He should be
Respect him.
banned. He still should be banned. Damn it. He
Oh,
still should
please.
be banned.
No, should be banned.
Nonetheless.
John Stark should be banned, but you wind up praising him every time you go to a damn Knicks
That's
game
right.
because you're always there for no damn reason.
It's called forgiveness.
Oh,
Learn
please.
it.
Oh, so you can't forget Pat Riley? Can't forget Pat Riley?
No.
Last
You
time
don't
I
sit.
checked, it was John Starks on the court going for 0 for 100, sticking up the joint in the game 7.
And last time I checked, Pat Riley, instead of coming to the media scrum, and telling everybody he does not want to be a coach no more and he's stepping down, you could have done that. But no, you ain't had the balls to do it. You want to send it through a text message? No, so not even a text message, and a typewriting and a letter? The audacity, the disrespect. You ain't done that in Miami.
It wasn't no emails back then, sir.
Then we don't care. We don't care. We don't
It
care.
wasn't no
all right?
emails. It wasn't.
Oh,
I don't want to hear
God.
nothing or excuses. Okay, I want to hear nothing. You should respect the great Pat Riley because he got y'all to the final. He got y'all to the game. Okay, and you want to disrespect him, not disrespect John Starks. Who ruin it for y'all? Who ruin it for the Knicks? Ruin it shooting damn air balls.
I'm sorry. I just saw some garbage on on TBS. I'm sorry. I'm about to change the channel.
Watch him out. Don't change the channel, sir. That's the great Hulk Hogan, sir. Watch him out.
Always in trouble. Look at it. Always in trouble. Nonetheless.
It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault.
Yes, it is.
He was being taped. It ain't his fault.
Oh, now it's his fault. Now it's not his fault. No, it's not his fault.
Oh, excuse me, sir. It is not his fault for getting caught in that sex scandal, sir. That is the woman's. No,
he made the tape.
He did not make the tape. He did not make the tape. It was recorded under not of his knowledge, sir. Don't even go that way. Don't even go there, sir.
Just like this thing, just like the racism. I'm a racist to a point. Just like the sex scandals, racist to a point. Just to a point. Just like steroid scandal. Just to a point. Oh, please stop that nonsense. We ain't buying that garbage.
The man was being honest, sir. The man was being honest, but nobody else want to be honest. Yes, I was taking steroids because the man told me to.
Everybody and their mama know the man was taking steroids. Nonetheless, back to the point at hand.
Get on
Pat Riley. Pat Riley always seems to find a damn way to get his ass back to the finals, which is sickening and disgusting. It's been, I believe, is a stat that he has been in now, or have to do either coaching, playing, or executive in 25% of the NBA Finals since its inception, which is freaking mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Somehow, some way, Pat Riley finds a way to get it done, whether with players who have to max out their careers, players who are stars going to Miami as a LeBron, Braden, and Rosh, or players as of this current Miami Heat group with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, a whole bunch of older players, and to say the least, players that are not even drafted, which is mind-blowing. Man wasn't even drafted. It's unbelievable. This Miami Heat team is about as unpredictable as any damn team I've ever seen in my life. Allow me to explain. Ladies and gentlemen, this Miami team, when the play-in tournament started, I don't know if they did this personally or on purpose, but he got their ass kicked by Miami, by the Atlanta Hawks in the play-in game. I don't know what switched or what flipped or what happened, but ever since that point, they have went from underdogs to darlings, and the next thing I know, these guys are in the damn NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler is as methodical as anything or anybody I've ever seen. He's like that person that just like wants to step on people's throats and wants to embarrass you, and then wants to keep embarrassing you every time he get a chance he gets. This dude, Caleb Martin, what? What? Where does Caleb Martin come from? Well, I know his brother Cody Martin is with the I believe he's still in Charlotte. But damn it, man, I'm very impressed with this dude. This dude is not just doing. He ain't just like a scorer. He's hitting shots from three. He's hitting step backs. He's hitting deep step backs. He's hitting fadeaways. He's hitting some of the toughest shots. Just make you say, "Damn, where did this kid come from?" Kevin Love is about to approach his fifth finals. Kyle Lowry, another NBA Finals. And it seemed like no matter what they did, they never seemed to be under pressure against Boston. No matter what the situation seemed like, Miami just never hit the panic button. Eric Spoelstra, I believe, is top 3 coach in NBA right now. Top 3. And it's a damn shame that the man has never won Coach of the Year. It really is a damn shame he never won Coach of the Year. There's nobody that could be this well prepared as a coach not to win an NBA Coach of the Year. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't care about it because he does care about titles. But the way he goes about his job is like a blue-collar worker working at the steel mill. Come in, clock in, you prepare yourself mentally more than physically, and you show it to the team, you run plays, and you execute them to a T. That is how Miami works. No matter who they seem to have in place, they always seem to find a way not only never to panic, but to stay under control, even when they were up 3-0, when they went down 3-1, when they went down to 3-2, and when they eventually went tied up. They never seemed to be rattled. And then what happened? Game 4, beat the brakes off of them after Tatum, unfortunately, just hurt his damn ankle in Game 1. And the first play, how do you hurt your ankle? The first play of Game 7. Game 7. You can't make that up. You just can't. Now, also Boston. I've been telling you that for years that Jason Tatum is not a better postseason player than Jaylen Brown. I've said, you heard me say that multiple times. I may have to put that answer into question just based off on Jaylen Brown's performances the last couple of games. Jaylen Brown, I believe, and I've been saying this for the last 3.5 years, bro. Jaylen Brown is ready for the spotlight. I think he's ready to step out of the shadow and not to be Tatum's number 2, or I would call it 1A. I believe this man is ready to step out of the shadow and show how good this man can really be. Jason Tatum, they're both top 25 players. We're not going to deny that. They're both all NBA players. But something between these two does not seem to click, and it's shown the last couple of years in conference finals, NBA finals, Game 6s, Game 7s, it doesn't matter. Something always seems to be missing with these two, and I believe in the offseason, you have to get a complimentary star to play with Jason Tatum because I don't think that is actually Jaylen Brown. I think they can work together, Jeff, but it seems like they need somebody to get them the ball. And it's not Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart is a defender. He's a 3-and-D guy. That's his game. You got Marcus Smart dishing out 9, 10 assists a game, but he got so many other duties going around to do, Jeff, that he's missing out on his priorities. Malcolm Brogdon, same thing. 3-and-D offenses, come off the bench, same thing. Derek White, he'd give you buckets occasionally, but he's mostly a defensive guy. They need a complimentary second time. Is Dame time the answer? I don't know, but they need another star to put with Tatum. I suggest a sign and trade, like how you're just speaking of AD possibly. I can see it. I can see it. I don't know if Dame could be the answer, Jeff. But if they don't get another star, they're not even going to be back in the conference finals. I'm
Well,
not even. And before you go, all this crap talking about Joe Mazzulla, we have shredded him enough in the playoffs in the past. If we could talk about the man on how bad he was coaching, being down 2-0, 3-0 on all the games in previous series, we got to give the man credit for at least bringing Boston back to 3-3. Go ahead.
I agree with you on the coach. I think he shouldn't be fired. Um, when it comes to the whole Anthony Davis thing, I wouldn't have made a sign and trade. He's not a free agent. Um, let me just start with Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown game has to work on his game even more. Why? Have you noticed every time the man trying to go left, he gets stripped? You know how many times he got stripped by Vincent Kraus, whatever his name, Strauss or Kraus, whatever his damn name is. Or you, the guy on the guy on the bench stripped him. So he has to work on his left hand driving game. You can't go right all the time. Do I think Jalen Brown he's up for a 5-year, $250 million contract? Do I feel like he's going to stay there? No. I think he's going to explore some options and see what teams are interested in him. Sign and trade. Dame time will actually be a good fit if Boston Celtics can talk Jalen Brown into doing a sign and trade. But he has to be willing to go to Portland. And there's nothing but a dead end when it comes to Portland. It ain't happening. I believe Jalen Brown wants to go to an established team that has some good players. He's a free agent, so you don't have to trade anybody for him. He can be an attachment to that team that's already ready to go. I can see Jalen Brown's on the Nets, who has some good players. Mikal Bridges, Cameron. I can see him being a star on the team. It was almost pulled off in the midseason for him to get traded to the Brooklyn Nets when it was trade talks. What you guys had to say? That's a fact. There wasn't no trade talks. Jalen Brown going to the Brooklyn Nets. There wasn't no trade talks.
See, I can't argue with you when it comes to your NBA insiders because that's a loss. You're like the Black Wemby right now, and I can't stand it because you know more than I do. But I'm not buying that.
That was public knowledge, sir. That was public knowledge.
I'm public knowledge, but it was never really talked about. Brooklyn was never a factor. It wasn't to the public.
Yes, it was.
I didn't see anything with Brooklyn. I heard other teams, but I don't remember Brooklyn. I heard some teams a lot. Well, I mean, it's Jalen Brown. Everybody should be interested in Jalen Brown, East and West, no matter how bad your cap is.
When there was talks for the Nets trading Kevin Durant, the
on the
Boston
beginning of the season,
Celtics was interested
Oh yeah.
in trading Jalen Brown for Kevin
Right.
Durant.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant before the trading deadline, not the beginning of the season. Because you're right. I said that at the beginning of the season. For when it turns just to KD and Jalen. Remember, I said Jalen Brown. He felt some type of way about that because Tatum was. They're like, yeah, I could be down with that. So that means Jalen Brown would be the odd man out. I said that. I thought you were speaking during the season around the trade deadline.
No,
That's what I thought you said.
there was actually talks during the trade deadline of Storm trading Jaylen Brown to the Brooklyn Nets. But that's when they made that trade with Phoenix. It was on the table. The offer was on the table, but Boston Celtics pulled back on it. That's all I'm saying. It could have happened, but it did. Now Jaylen Brown can actually get them back, go to the Brooklyn Nets, who have some good pieces, and establish them to maybe be third or fourth best team in the Eastern Conference. Because you don't know what's going to happen with Philly. Jamie Harden's the free agent. We're bringing up Dame time. Maybe they could do a sign and trade to get Dame. I don't know, but I don't think they just hired Nick Nurse as a new head coach for Philadelphia. But they have to make a decision whether they want to stay with Harden, who wants a max contract, because this is his last contract in the NBA of getting that large money.
Are you sure about that?
I said max contract.
Oh, he shouldn't. Well, James Harden should not be getting max contracts. Period.
I agree with you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
But there's some teams out there that's want to give it to him.
Why? Houston is the only team dumb enough, and I'm saying dumb enough because yes, they got the right coach, and it looks like, and we were speaking about Boston. Mazzulla is about to lose his whole assistant. All four of his assistants are about to go down to Houston with Ime Udoka.
Well, that was his assistants in the first place.
Exactly. He's about to lose. So now he's going to have to get a whole bunch of brand new assistants. So he's about to be a dub. So, but 250 mil, bro. Oh, I'm glad we even bring this up. Jaylen Brown could get a new contract with the upcoming CBA Supermax.
Yeah, that's
so
what I mentioned.
250 could be a bargain right now for Jaylen Brown. That's a bargain, right? Because 300 right now, 300 million, I guess right now will be a bargain as well.
The 250 million that Jaylen Brown is eligible to get is a part of the new CBA.
Oh, this is before it, right? This
is currently active with the new CBA.
So when does it kick in? 2024 or 2025?
24.
Okay. I got what you're saying. So, hypothetically speaking, let's say Jaylen Brown wants out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think because of the upcoming CBA, he'll be more of a sign and trade as a rental for 1 year? Or do you think he's going to try to get the bag?
No, if he signed a trading, he would get the 5 years, $252 million.
Okay. Ooh, but he'll be
rental
he'll be back. He'll be pissed off about that new CBA. He's like, damn, if I decide to hold out, but he can't hold out because his contract, he's gonna be a free agent.
I agree. If he doesn't, let's say he doesn't sign the 5 year, $252 million, right? Mm-hmm. He would have to wait till next free agency to get a max contract,
which will pass the CBA.
But he's gonna get less.
Why is he going to get less?
Because he's going to sign with a new team. He only eligible to get $252 million with the team he's already with.
So will that include the new Supermax that's coming in with the CBA?
A Supermax is when you've been with a team for a certain amount of years.
Oh, he fucked up.
No, it's not fucked up. He could just wait till the next free agency. He could sign with Boston 1 more year.
Wait, I just say, okay, so that could be like a rental year, right? That's a rental year, in a way. Let's say Boston. Okay, let's go 2 scenarios. Scenario one, they right in the same position. Game 6, Game 7. Let's say Miami. Let's say Milwaukee. They beats them in the conference finals, Eastern Conference Finals, and in the very same position as they were this past season. Or hypothetically, two, next year Boston wins it all, and Jaylen Brown is all NBA first team. Does his contract get higher because of this? Because all NBA? Because those incentives come into people's contracts. Or does it stay the same in your opinion?
Hold on,
you understand what I'm asking?
I got yeah.
That's a damn good question, isn't it? That's a damn good question.
All right. So it kicks in July 1st, the new CBA.
Of this year?
Of this year.
Wow. So he can easily get the bag.
That's why they're saying he's getting if he stays with Boston, that's why he gets the $500, $250 deal.
So it's not 300. So where did 300 come from? Because I heard 300.
It doesn't say anything about.
It doesn't say anything about 300, right?
No. It says a 7-year agreement will take effect July 1st, 2023, and run through.
Whoa! A 7-year deal.
7-year agreement with the NBA and the Players Association that take effectively of July 1st, 2023.
So the contracts now are going to be longer.
No, this is just the CBA agreement. Okay. This is not any NBA contract with players. This is simply between the Players Union and the NBA. So this effectively take place July 1st, 2023. It's a 7-year agreement and a run through 2029-2030 season.
Isn't that similar to MLB's CBA contract? Or is it completely different?
I have no idea about the
because you see MLB players getting like 10 to 12-year contracts or like $400 million, which is not even close to the NBA.
Yeah, but they always got large amount of money.
Yeah, they large amount of money, and everything just seemingly broke down to them. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
The MLB players are the highest paid players in the world because not only is guaranteed contract, but it's also what type of deals the MLB has.
Ooh, if you Shohei Ohtani and you even signed a big contract yet, you already got major endorsements. Ooh, boy, he's getting it. I'm sorry not to change the subject, but Ohtani, he's gonna get at least $500 to $600 million, bro.
Yeah, but that's the final agreement of the deal. But there are other incentives to that. So let's say after 5 years. There could be clauses like, "Hey, you're not performing up to this. That can you take a pay cut and stuff like that." So there are other incentives when it comes to.
I don't think you have to worry about that. With a guy like Ohtani, I don't think you have to worry about him trying to cheat the game.
No, I'm not saying trying to cheat.
Or just not cheat the game, but I mean just not hitting his average or home runs or RBIs or anything like that, or strikeouts. Remember, he's a two-way player. You're not going to have many two-way players in the league today doing what he does. So that's why I said more than 500, because Aaron Judge is a one-way player. He can play defense, but he's not a pitcher and a hitter that can hit home runs and strike out over 10, 11 people in the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. What I'm really saying is the reason why they have these clauses in the contract because you just never know what's going to happen.
Right.
A time to get injured, he could get Tommy John surgery to be out for a year.
That can hurt the contract.
And based on your rehab, everybody don't come back from Tommy John surgery that quick. So not only he will be able to pitch, he will be able to bat.
Well, isn't that highly similar to NBA with players if they incentive when they get all NBA first, second, or third team? I don't know if that's the same deal with NBA or NBA or defense either. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. They have different. It depends on the player. They have different incentives like with Kyler Murray. When he got his deal, he has to watch a certain
That was
amount
so
of,
stupid.
game tape and
That
stuff
was,
like that.
which we both agreed that was stupid. We both agreed that was dumb.
But
That
yeah,
was stupid.
but this is the money. This is your. This is what they invested in. So if they invested in something like, hey, we need you to be more serious. Watch some damn game tape. Watch 15 hours of game tape. Less on the video games. Like, no, we really trying to do something, Richard. We really believe in you. We're not just gonna give you 200 and something million dollars and you're not taking this shit seriously. Other than that, we might as well look for another damn quarterback that's gonna really take it serious. So,
Right.
so that's why they have the incentives in these contracts, is to make sure the player stays on point and get them to understand you are an investment, and if you perform up to par, you're gonna get your money.
I got you. But continue what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Um, what I was saying about the CBA, I forgot what I was talking about.
We're talking about Jalen Brown. What the future is in Boston.
Yeah, so with this new CBA agreement that take place in July 1st, he's up for if he stays with Boston, he would get offered a 5-year contract, 253 million. Now they could give him more money if they want. It doesn't have to be exactly 253 million. Or any other team can offer him maybe more. Instead of 5 years, a team can offer him 7 years, 300 and something, $320 million or something like that.
I know one team that will offer him that.
It ain't the Knicks, and they ain't got no damn money.
No, we got money. I wasn't talking about the Knicks. See, why I always gotta be the
Well,
Knicks?
oh, I'm just saying. I've been talking about getting Jalen Brown. Oh, well, you know who's been quiet and that nobody's talking about that could be a New York Knicks next year? It's Jalen Brown, because I don't see him being on the Boston Celtics that year because they try to trade him to Brooklyn, and all of a sudden he's mad about it, and all of a sudden we have the open window to sign Jalen Brown to a long-term contract. He's going to be one of one of the best players on the team, and he's going to help us get to the NBA Finals. Oh, please. I want to hear that. You're not getting Jalen Brown. Y'all don't have a good record of getting high quality players.
Here we go. Here we go.
In free agency
Who was Jalen Brunson?
and
Who was
free
Jalen Brunson?
agency.
Who was Jalen Brunson?
He
Was he not a
wanted
free
to
agent?
go there. No, that don't count. That don't
How
count.
don't count? How
His
don't count?
father's assistant coach of the damn team.
Oh
Did y'all
well.
get fined for tampering? Did y'all get fined for tampering?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
you forgot. Oh, you forgot about that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you
remember.
forgot about that. Oh, yeah. I was tampering the whole damn time.
But it still
Nobody,
counts. You
nobody
saw.
knew Jalen Brunson was going to turn out to be one of the best players on the team
I
in the first
did.
place.
I did.
Player, you believe every goddamn player on your team is great. I mean, you actually agree with every 4-year contract. You know, look at him being a damn Gatorade boy on the damn team. They're like
No,
Kimmel
I
Walker
did
was a
not.
year, just like
No, I
Kimmel
did not.
Walker was the year before
No.
that. A
Watch your
damn
mouth about
Gatorade
Kimball.
boy. I ain't
Watch your
watching.
mouth.
I ain't
Watch your
watching
mouth. Watch
nothing.
your mouth about
I
Kimball.
ain't
Watch your
watching
mouth.
nothing. I ain't watching
Why
nothing
be
because of Kimmel
disrespectful,
Walker.
Kimball? Kimball
Bum.
not even playing. Why
He a
you?
bum.
Why he ain't do nothing to you? What he do to you?
He a bum. Made the Bronx look bad. That's what he did. I want to hear it.
No, let it go. Let it go,
Hey
man.
man, he
Such
came.
a
Kimmel
bully.
Walker came and playing gachos. With sad looking
What?
self. His sad self.
Oh my God! You need to.
Carmelo
You need a
Anthony
Joe
son
Pesci.
gave Kim Walker the business on the Gachos court.
First of all, we get Kanye Anthony. We get Kanye Anthony on our
Yeah,
team.
yeah, I can get. Oh, yeah, you gonna get Patrick Ewing Jr. I got Patrick Ewing Jr. How'd that work out for you? That man had one highlight in his career. That was a windmill dunk off of alley oop.
Let's move on, please.
Oh man, Miami Heat, man, they got some rough riders over there in Miami, man. Vincent, Strauss, man, they got a lot of rough riders over there. Martin, who are hungry, non-drafted. They gonna get the bag. They're gonna get the bag. Miami
Taylor
always,
Martin and Strauss, they get in the bag. I think Gabe Vincent gonna get a little bag too.
yeah. I
They
mean,
all getting bags.
a little back to him before he had $70 million, like an Evan Fournier contract. You know what I'm saying, like that. He get that type of money.
Why
But
does Evan Fournier's name keep coming up in your
I'm
mouth?
just saying. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
you're
talking
being
about those
disrespectful.
type, like a Tim Hardaway contract. You know, he could get some good money. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to
That's
be
being
$100 million
disrespectful.
because I mean the cap goes up every year. So remember, they get mediocre players to get the bag back. They get like close to like $80 million for like 2 or 3 years, and they
This
just
is
coming on and they come off the bench. I'm just
this is
saying,
disrespectful.
ain't
This is
disrespectful. Y'all gave him the money, you're not. You gave him $77 million. That's what it was, or $80 million. What it was?
About $81 million, right?
$81 million. How many years?
Don't matter. He's getting traded in off season anyway, so it don't even matter. No, it matter.
That
Right?
wasn't the question. The question: how many years did that give him?
I don't remember. It was 81,
It was
right?
like 4 years. $81
Like
million.
$81 million. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, back to the Miami Heat. They didn't hit the pin button. Jimmy Butler, when he talks his smack, and he backs it up. Bam Bam, I'm very excited seeing Bam Bam going to the NBA Finals. I'm really looking forward to him and Jokic match. But I want to get into that. We get to that in a minute. But everybody else on the Miami Heat stepped up to the plate, especially Martin in the closing game, in Game 7. Doing everything he can. Kyle Lowry's playing very well. I like the decision made for Kyle Lowry to come off the bench so he could be in charge of that second team. I like that. Kevin Love as well, shooting the ball well. Man, they got some rough riders on that team. It's going to be really interesting with them playing the Denver Nuggets. So let's get to the NBA Finals. We got the Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat. What do you look for? What are you looking forward to in the series?
Both teams. I'm looking forward in this series. Both teams play. They play beautiful basketball. I know, in the NBA, I guess you could say the NBA modern world, and you think everybody, they just gonna shoot threes and dunks and stuff like that. You're gonna see that, but I believe in this series you're gonna see beautiful team basketball. And I think these two teams represent that both. I'm talking about screens, cuts, backdoors, the things here. I believe you're gonna see beautiful basketball from both teams. I think this game could easily go 6 or 7, and I don't even know who I can choose. Because one way you got Jokic and Murray, and another way you got Caleb Martin, Jimmy, and Bam.
Mm-hmm.
I think this game can go either way. This could be a game of mental warfare back and forth. I look forward to you've already said it. I look forward to the Bam Jokic matchup. You remember a couple years ago when Miami went to Denver and and then at the end of the game, Jimmy Butler got into it, Jokic's brother.
Yeah.
I would love to see that again. Now we get to see it in the finals. We get to see it for real in the finals. It's like a low key. I want to see like who my man Bruce Brown who he gonna guard. Is he gonna guard the Strauss or the Gabe Vincents? I want to see who they put Jimmy on. That's intriguing to me. Aaron Gordon is a bigger size and length against him. Are they gonna put the length, or are they gonna go small on Jimmy? That's the one. I think they might put Bruce Brown on Jimmy. I think that's the matchup I'm thinking because you need Michael Porter Jr. for scoring. He's not known as a defensive player. So I'm very intrigued with that, and I'm more intrigued with one element that a lot of people aren't talking about, and I think is extremely important. This is my third key: the head coaching matchup between Spoelstra and Mike Malone. These guys are preparing masters. They prepare for the game like never that we've seen before. Michael Malone, he's a Queens guy, so shout out to Queens. He's a good preparer. I'm pretty sure he's got the guys watching tape from every Miami game, including this series, this previous series. Eric Spoelstra. I mean, what else can we say that I haven't said about the dude? He's a legit top three. I think he's on the Popovich level in terms of coaching. That might be far fetched to say, but those are my three keys to this matchup. Who's going to guard Jokic versus Bam? Who's going to put a Jimmy Butler in the head coaching matchup between Coach Malone, and Coach Spoelstra?
Um, I believe this is a good matchup. I think
Mhm.
Miami is the best defensive team, not just only in the series, but they have been in the whole playoffs. I believe they could get some stops, and it also when it comes down to key matchups of who is guarding who. You just mentioned Jimmy Butler. If they pit Bruce Brown and Jimmy Butler, that's a slaughter. That's a
You sure
slaughterhouse.
about that? I'm not so sure about
Well,
that.
that's Bruce Brown do what he known do and injured Jimmy Butler on purpose.
Oh, see, here we
What else?
go.
What else you want
Here
to
we
do?
go.
I
There you
mean,
go.
his
Just
short
being
hyper
petty.
self ain't
You're
stopping
being
Jimmy Butler
petty. You're
unless
being
he
petty
injured.
again.
I ain't being
Being
petty.
petty again.
I'm
You
just
just
going
won't
over the
let it
history of what I
go. You
saw.
just won't let it go. Let
I'm
it
going
go.
with the history of what I saw.
Oh my
You got the
lord.
hyperactive Bruce Brown on the court, him diving and all that, and being a pest and Jimmy Butler's side, and actually comes to a point and injure Jimmy Butler. He better not do it. He better not do it. I want to see a good competitive NBA Finals. I want nobody getting hurt. I want no excuses. So that Bruce Brown, I'm telling you right now, calm down with your over hyper self. Okay, your hypomaniac. Calm down. Okay. I understand you want to be competitive. I understand you passionate and stuff like that. But when all that get balled up inside your damn head, you wind up injuring somebody and even your own damn teammate. Okay. I want to see nobody hurt by Bruce Brown in this NBA Finals. I don't want to see him bumping into Jokic. I don't want to see him injuring Murray. I want him injuring anybody on the Miami Heat side of the ball. You better calm your hypermaniac ass down.
And you need to let it go. That's what
I
you
ain't
need
letting
to do.
nothing go. I want no excuses in the NBA Final. No excuses, no injuries, no nothing. Okay, and Bruce Brown better not be the key of any injuries in this NBA Finals. So all I'm gonna do is tell you I told you so with his whole
Oh
maniac
my
himself.
lord. Man, well, he get in the way of one person, and all of a sudden it's a conspiracy
That
theory.
man injured the man, sir, on
What is
purpose.
with you in these conspiracy theories? Just let it
And it
go.
ain't no conspiracy
Learn to
theory. It's a
let it go.
fact, sir.
It's
It's a
not a fact.
fact.
You need to
The,
learn to let it
this
go.
man
That's
was
what you need
diving
to do.
for a damn ball and running into his own damn teammate like he didn't see him. Did you really have to dive, sir? Did you really have to dive?
No.
And then we was in first place, and all of a sudden we get down to the eighth or ninth spot, and then because KD has to miss games, he got Kyrie can't play any damn home games because that damn Nick fan or that mayor
Watch your
of New
mouth.
York City,
Watch your mouth.
Mayor Adams,
Watch your
don't
mouth,
want to
sir.
don't want to make it legit to the damn playoffs come
Oh
for
my
Kyrie to
lord.
play
Here we go.
in the playoffs. I don't want to hear
Oh,
that.
here we
That was
go.
all set up. You got James Harden on one leg. After that, and then you had
Oh my
that damn
goodness.
cheater Jokic already
Watch your
injured
mouth.
Kyrie Irving. Then
Watch
you
your
want to
mouth,
injure
sir.
James Harden in that game seven. Again, the man was only limping on one leg the
Oh
whole damn
my
series. Don't get me
goodness.
started. Don't get me started.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the stupid, the nonsense
It ain't
that
nonsense.
this
It's
man
fact.
continues to spew on a daily basis.
These
Just
are
spew.
facts, sir.
It's not a fact, sir.
Facts.
The fact is
Facts.
that you need to let it go.
I
That's
ain't
the
letting
fact.
nothing go. I'm just giving a brief history on
Oh
why
my
I say
god.
what I say about Bruce Brown injuring
Uh,
people. Okay, it is damn fault. It is damn fault. Okay, I want
oh,
to hear that.
so what you want to say now? You gonna personally watch him? You gonna watch? You keep an eye on him now? Is
You
that what
damn
you're
right.
saying?
You damn right. And I already sent an email to all the referee operations managers and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
Keep an
lord.
eye on Bruce Brown. I want no excuses in the NBA final. I don't want him hurting anybody on his own damn team or anybody in the Miami Heat. Okay. And if it does happen, I'm gonna sing to the referee. You see, I told you so. I told you so. Okay, so everybody can go sit down for Bruce Brown on why he being so damn hyper all the damn time.
You
And
need help.
I
See,
ain't
you
help
need
with nothing.
help. You
I
need
ain't
help.
I don't need no help with nothing. I need no help
Yeah,
with
you
nothing.
do. Yeah, you do.
I don't need no help with nothing.
You need help, man. There's something wrong with you,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with me. Okay. Because at the end of the day, Bruce Brown cannot stop Jimmy Butler. That's number one. Number two, what I'm looking forward to is Bam against Jokic. One thing I worry about when it comes to Bam Bam, we don't know how these referees gonna play. And if they let them play, he's gonna be all right. But if they going these bullshit fouls they been calling lately,
No
and I get
bullshit. No.
and get Bam Bam in foul trouble, that's gonna be an issue because you have Kevin Love and you don't have enough bodies to put on Jokic. That's a key point in this series. Can Bam Bam stay out of foul trouble? And number two, can he score and get a lot of offensive rebounds like he did in the last series against Boston? Okay, because at the end of the day, that's slow. And he has to play faster than Jokic. You have to outrun Jokic on the offensive end. Just run. Okay, let somebody else get the rebound and run all the way full court. Get the damn open dunk or open layup in full court. Do not run slow at the same speed as Jokic. Run his ass off the court. And Bam Bam do that, they have a better chance of winning this damn series. And the support team has to play well. They have to shoot well like they did against Boston. And the number one thing for Miami Heat is defense. Vincent, get your ass up full court. Martin Strauss, get your ass up full court. Okay, put pressure on this team. Okay, because when it comes to Jimmy Butler, I don't think Gordon can stop him. Okay, he's not a good defensive player. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. with his bad back have himself cannot stop Jimmy Butler. Okay, Jeff Green, who's to be a ex-Brooklyn Net, can't even stop Jimmy Butler. On top of that, who are you going to put on Jimmy Butler, and how are you going to stop? Because you're not a good defensive team. Go ahead.
I said what I had to say.
Oh, you have winning this series.
I'm not going to make a prediction yet. I'm not going to make a prediction.
Who
I don't know.
Game one?
Miami.
I agree with you.
I have Miami winning game one. It seems like historically is the team that you always want to win ends up losing game one.
And the time
and
off.
It's always, and you know why? Because of the time off. Exactly. I was just about to say that. The time off means a lot. See, yes, it's good that Denver had that off 10 days. Miami just had a game, 2 days ago?
Yep.
A team that has more time off seems to be more sluggish coming off the gate, while the other team who just had a game 7 seems to have more energy, more focus, and probably can hit more shots, which is mind-boggling to me.
I agree with you. I believe Miami's going to win game one. It's going to be close, but they're going to win game one.
I agree.
Real quick, when it comes to NFL, DeAndre Hopkins is a free agent. Let me repeat that. DeAndre Hopkins, D-Hop, one of the best running backs in the league.
Look
I'm sorry. You got to excuse me.
Look at you. The hype already.
I'm hype right now. One of the best top 5 wide receivers in the league right now. Mr. Wilson. What team is the best fit for DeAndre Hopkins? What is your take on that, sir?
Whew. I've come up with 3 teams that'll be perfect for DeAndre Hopkins. Number 1, he would be an instant threat with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh.
Instant threat. This has nothing to do with This is not a personal thing.
It's a personal thing. Yes,
no,
yes, it is. It's a white thing.
No. Well, no. All honesty, I'm not thinking that. It comes to my mind now, but I promise you, I'm not thinking that. You put DeAndre Hopkins with Kittle, Debo, Christian McCaffrey. Who the hell are you going to stop?
Yeah, but who's your damn quarterback?
Purdy. Purdy has already been throwing. He's already been throwing, and apparently Kyle Shanahan is damn near wild. And they're already looking at trades on the low for Trey Lance. Trey Lance, because obviously they realized the realization that Purdy is a more better quarterback team-wise than he is with Trey Lance. Is that a disappointment? Yes. Is that bad timing? Yeah, it kind of is. It just is.
Mhm.
I I mean, what you want me to say? It's the truth here.
No, that's not true, sir.
But you know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead because
You got two other
oh, I'm
teams. You
sorry.
said three
Oh, I'm
teams.
sorry. Okay, the other one, Buffalo will make a hell of a lot of sense.
No, I disagree.
Buffalo, how can Buffalo not make sense?
No,
How can Buffalo not make sense?
no.
Josh Allen, what Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins on one side of the east side of the corner? It makes sense. DeAndre's been playing in the NFC for a long time.
Too
Why
damn
not?
cold. Too damn cold.
Yeah, whether I think the man has played in bad weather and still caught footballs with one hand. So this
Yeah,
is not.
that's
I
one
think
game in the schedule, sir. I'm talking
okay,
about
it's
all
one game in
season
the
long.
schedule all season long. Absolutely. And the third and number one team without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm praying
Oh
that it
God.
happens.
Oh
And I'm
God.
praying that it is. Oh, why? Oh,
Is,
be quiet.
is this
Be
big
quiet.
blue? Is this big blue? Or is game green?
I'm going to put a pot. I'm going to put a slash.
Oh,
Giants or Jets. Either one, I'm cool. I'm cool. If you go play with Danny Dimes, you got a real number one threat, which you have said on previous episodes yourself out of your own mouth that DeAndre Hopkins coming to the Giants will be a great look. Did you not say that? Yes or no?
that'll be a
Yes, you
great
have.
look. Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
said
have.
that. I said that.
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
said
did.
that. I said that.
He'll be a great look. I don't care if he's 31, 32. Now you pay him with. He will be our number one threat with Darren Waller and with Saquon. Oh yeah, we got something cooking now.
Uh
But if he goes to the Jets, oh,
huh.
oh,
That's
Aaron
all.
Rodgers ain't got no more excuses, man. You running out of excuses, Aaron Rodgers. You
Mm-hmm.
running out of excuses, brother. If they go get if they go get DeAndre, that would be a upgrade to what you wanted a couple of weeks ago before Odell. You wanted Odell. You didn't go get Odell. He goes to the Ravens. DeAndre Hopkins is a upgrade from Odell Beckham Jr. to sign with the New York Jets. Oh hell yeah, absolutely man. Those are my three teams: Giants, Jets, 49ers, and Buffalo Bills. So I gave you four actually, but Giants, Jets, same building. Who cares? Now you go ahead. You go ahead. I think I know you. I think I know two in your head.
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
Already. So you already
Uh
know what
huh.
time it is, ladies and gentlemen. You already know
Oh,
what
go
time it
ahead.
is.
Go
DeAndre
ahead.
Hopkins.
Nah, sorry.
DeAndre Hopkins. D Hop.
Uh huh. Here we go.
You
Here come the
don't have
garbage.
enough time left.
What you mean? Yeah, like, why you sound like the man about to retire?
I'm gonna say it again. You don't
Nah, you don't
have
have enough
enough
time.
time left. You're 30 something. 30
He's
something.
30. Excuse me, sir. He's 31.
He's
He's
31.
31.
That's old in the wide receiver years. That's old.
No, it's not.
What's that?
According to him, he can still ball. He can still
I'm
have a
not saying
1,000
you
yard
can't ball.
season.
I'm not saying you can't ball. What I'm saying is you're getting old. And what is the main reason
That's what
why
we
you
don't
playing
know.
football? What is the main goal of you playing this game? And that's to win a damn Super Bowl, sir. That's to win a damn Super Bowl. And what is the only reality situation for you winning a
oh my lord.
Super Bowl? That is with the reigning, defending, undisputed world champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
They don't have
Okay?
enough money, sir.
Zip it.
They don't have enough
Zip
money, sir.
it. Zip it. The Kansas City Chiefs have the money, sir. They have the money. And number two, if they didn't have a boatload of money, they can still get DeAndre Hopkins on a veteran's contract. If that's what DeAndre Hopkins, D Hop, is willing to sacrifice to win a Super Bowl. This one season. This one, you ain't gotta sign a multiple season contract and all this type of money. You want to win a Super Bowl? Do you want to be a Super Bowl, or you want to play with some other bums that can't get you there? Pat Mahomes can get you there, and you playing alongside the Travis Kelce and the rest of the crew who is ready to
Yeah,
go, who is ready to
yeah,
recharge and go. Watch him out,
yeah,
sir. Watch him out. The man is
yeah.
underpaid. The man is underpaid, tight end in the game. The man is underpaid. Okay. Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the game right now, who can actually beat any other tight end in any other category. 5 games,
Oh my lord! Just hurry
Monday
up
through
already, would
Friday,
you?
and
Just hurry up.
twice on Saturday and twice on Sunday, sir. So
Oh
watch your
my
mouth
lord!
about Travis Kelce. You want to win a Super Bowl? Come to the Kansas City Chiefs. Come to Death Row. Come to Death Row. Now, the other 2 teams that I have in mind, oh, you ain't going to like this one. You ain't going to like this one. And my second team is the Dallas Cowboys. You know why? Do you know why I said Dallas Cowboys? You know why? Because the Dallas Cowboys has been really, really serious this offseason. Who did they get on the defensive end? Who did they get? Gilmore. Oh man. Who else did they get? Mr. Bosa, who else did they get? They got some key defensive players. And the only thing that's missing on the offensive side of the ball is another wide receiver. Because the one you have right now is not number 1 yet. He's not ready yet. He is not. CeeDee Lamb is not ready to be number 1. But you know somebody could be number 1 for the Dallas Cowboys, and that's D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins. That's a good fit for you. And you know who's number 3? I agree with you. I agree with you on this one when it comes to New York. When it comes to New York, I'm going to say this again, ladies and gentlemen. I usually say this when it comes to New York teams. But I got to go with Gang Green on this one. Damn the Giants. I'm going with Gang Green. Because they need a number 1 wide receiver on their roster. Aaron Rodgers. Top 5 quarterback in the game. First year on Broadway. That's not Broadway. It's actually New Jersey. But you know what I mean. With the Jets. And they add D-Hop. First, you got to get the Quentin Williams deal done. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, go get DeAndre Hopkins. He's available. Because you could not get Odell Beckham that was on Aaron Rodgers' wish list. But I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers won't have no problem playing with D-Hop. Go get him now. Those are 3 teams. Defending champions, Kansas City Chiefs, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New Jersey Jets.
I'm surprised you ain't say them damn bum ass Saints. Wait.
I don't care about the
You
Saints.
know, you don't care about Saints.
I don't care about the Saints.
Why you don't care about
They
Saints?
disrespected
Who?
Jameis Winston. The New Orleans Saints.
Who?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, he's still there?
One of the top talent quarterbacks in the league right now.
In
Top
what league?
talent. Top talent. The
He
NFL.
wouldn't be a top talent in the USFL league.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be a top talent.
He's gonna show you this season. He's gonna show you this season.
He wouldn't be a top talent in the USFL or the XFL.
The man was injured. That man was injured all season, so watch him out.
He would be a top talent in the Canadian League.
Daniel Jones will be a top talent in the Canadian League.
Well, he's I won't say paid. You know, don't get.
Oh, but y'all paid him like a no-need though, like a New York franchise. Y'all paid him.
Watch him out, sir.
Yeah, one good season.
Sir.
One good season. Yeah, I want to get a man $45 million a year. That's your fault.
Watch him out, sir.
Why he gonna stick up the joint? Why he gonna stick? He gonna stick up the joint for years? Watch.
So here we go.
Watch
Here
this.
we go. Here you go. You
I'm
better
showing
now?
facts.
There ain't no facts.
It's facts. Watch.
Ain't no facts.
They gave him the money. Why you gonna act stupid? Watch. You gonna act stupid? Watch. Yeah,
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about that.
you're gonna be disappointed, like it normally is every year when it comes to your damn John. You're gonna be disappointed that the
Don't
depression
start.
gonna stop kicking in and everything.
There ain't no depression,
I
sir.
thought we was gonna have a good season. We just gave him a new deal. Oh, you didn't sign Saquon yet. You know that.
Don't worry about Saquon. Saquon good.
Are you
Don't
sure?
worry about Saquon.
Are
We
you sure?
good.
Are you
We
sure?
sure. I'm sure. I'm
Are you
sure.
sure? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm
sure. It don't
absolutely
sound good
sure.
when it comes. It don't sound good with negotiations. It don't sound good. That's
Uh,
all. That's all. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
like I said, sir, Saquon fine. Don't
Are
worry
you
about
sure?
Saquon. He
Are you
will.
sure?
It's only. It's not. We're not even July yet.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about Saquon.
Okay.
Saquon good.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about Saquon. You worry about your own team, okay?
I'm
Your
just asking
team.
a
You gotta
question.
make sure your team be like in the Super Bowl. I'm not.
I said, no. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and embarrass yourself again. Go see, ladies and gentlemen. This is the same man
I just had a flashback. I'm sorry.
last
I had a flashback.
season.
I had a flashback.
Last season, this man said
I had a
on this
flashback.
very podcast, Pat Mahomes was. It was funny. Repeat it. This said, man, he had the most improved after losing Tyree Hill, and you know the way Pat Mahomes actually paid him back. He won his damn Super Bowl without Tyree Hill. Not only that, the man was a Super Bowl MVP on one damn leg. This Pat Mahomes is the only quarterback in history that gets better when he hurt. How you notice that? How you notice that? And to win the damn Super Bowl game, the man went on a scramble. He got like 15 to 20 yards to seal the deal on one ankle. But this is the man across from me, ladies and gentlemen. My brother from another, Mr. Marcus Wilson, who said the Chiefs had no chance last year, and Pat Mahomes was the most that he it's funny even talk about it. He had the most improved. and Pat Mahomes, he's talking about Joe Burrow. He's talking about Joe Burrow. So Joe Burrow this, Joe Burrow that. And what the hell happened? Oh, the Buffalo Bills. First it was Buffalo Bills in the beginning of the season. Oh, the Buffalo Bills did. Oh no, come on, did you see Josh Allen? What happened with them? You're out of here. Okay, with that snowstorm you had.
Are you done yet, sir? Are you happy now?
Pat Mahomes has not beat Joe Burrow.
Look. I had a mistake. All right, it happens. It's normal. It's normal.
Pat Mahomes has
That's
not
what we
beat
do.
Joe Burrow.
Don't Joe Cool be back. Joe Cool be back. We ain't worried about Joe Cool. Joe Cool
I
be
ain't say I was
back.
worried about him. I said Pat Mahomes and the crew proved me wrong last season because oh my God, ever since Joe Burrow came in the league, Pat Mahomes is winless. Is winless against Joe Burrow.
I mean, it was true though. It wasn't not true. Was it not true though?
One playoff game and 2 regular season games, and you going off of that?
Yes. That's all I need.
Disrespect. See,
Exactly.
Disrespectful. He can't even beat Joe Burrow. He don't even have Tyree Hill anymore. And what happened? And then he was about to slip up this year and say, "Oh well, your catching Chiefs didn't worry about getting back to Super Bowl." He had to catch himself. See, that's what you do, Mr. You ain't slick. You ain't slick, Miss Wilson. You ain't slick. Okay.
Dude, whatever you do, just I do not deserve a Joe Pesci for that. But I just want to let
you deserve a Woody Harrelson, a white man can't jump.
Right now, and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless, so that maybe your mother has a place to live, and your sister too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Another brick. Anything else in NFL you want to talk about before we move on?
In terms of I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Did you see Night of Champions?
I saw the highlights. I was busy at work, unfortunately, so I had to. I did see the card.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was highly impressive, highly impressive.
So the opening match was Seth Rollins and AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's a good lineup right there. That's a good lineup.
That was a good match.
That's a good match. Is
Seth
that not?
Rollins is the new world heavyweight champion.
Congratulations, as I said it would. As I said it would.
Yeah, you did. You did. I think we both predicted that since he's on Raw.
All right. But
Um,
I still have a problem with that before, and I'll let you continue. But go ahead.
no, go ahead.
What is this crappy WWE new? I won't say crappy because I'm still a fan of the World Heavyweight Title, not that old WCW
Yo,
garbage.
watch him
But
out, sir.
I'm sorry. Did I
Watch,
say that? Did
watch
I
him
say
out.
that? Did I say
Watch your
that?
mouth.
Did I hit a
That
nerve?
title is
Did I hurt a
legendary,
nerve?
sir. Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Disrespectful. You disrespectful.
I ain't mean to hit a nerve, man. I ain't mean to hit a nerve.
Watch him out, sir.
Nonetheless, where does that title lead to? Because eventually, it's got to lead to two people: Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Who Cody's trying to finish the story. Roman's focused on whatever Roman wants to do. And eventually, he is going to see that gold with Seth Rollins. So the man already has two championships. Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't see nine champions. And he's going to see Seth Rollins, and he's going to want that big gold belt. What WWE has not done well with the transition of the lineage of the World Heavyweight Championship is dating it back to the old NWA, which I believe would make it more prestigious with the current man holding the belt because of the fact that the men who held it, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Sting,
Hogan, Nash.
no, we're talking NWA here. You can go to the WCW if you want to, and those NWO guys.
Watch him out.
I just said NWO guys. That's what I said.
Watch him
I didn't say
out.
nothing.
No, you can say individual names. You can say Hollywood Hogan. You can say Kevin Nash. You can say Goldberg. You can say Booker T. Not the NWO guys. No, you don't shade, sir. That's shade.
Nonetheless, they have not done a good job. They have done a good job propping the title up, but they have not done a good job of telling the people, the masses like you and I and the fans, the history of the lineage of it. They could have gone back to the ruthless aggression era. It's right there. Who was part of that? Who was the man that was giving the championship? Triple H. Instead of winning the damn title, who was the dumbass that handed him the title? That would be your guy, Mr. 60 overall, Easy 8. Did he not do that garbage? He did that garbage. Instead of having a tournament like they did, what I had no problem with, your guy just hands in the damn title, which I still don't understand today. I still don't understand. I'm talking about, remember the ruthless aggression era when Brock chose to go to SmackDown and then they had no world champion?
Oh, okay.
And then Triple H beat The Undertaker, but even though it's factual that Triple H was the last person to hold the world title, because remember, it was him and Jericho. I believe it was the main event of 18, and then they forged it when Triple H lost the damn title a month later to
who?
And then he lost it to Undertaker.
Who did he lose the title to, sir?
I don't remember, but
I don't remember. Oh, okay. Bullshit.
I don't deserve Joe Pesci for that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But now
wait, since you said it.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
Say his name, sir.
No, I'm cool.
Say his name.
That old geezer. Because there's a lot of them.
It's Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the
Oh, you mean
greatest.
King of steroids.
Watch
King
him
of
out,
King
sir. Watch him
King
out.
of
Watch him
King of
out.
King of Gawker.
Watch him out. One of the
That's the
greatest
last.
wrestlers of all time, sir. Watch
Hey,
him out.
yeah, tomato. Nobody cares no more.
Yeah, watch him out.
Nobody.
Watch him out.
You know what pisses me off? They still talk about this man getting one more freaking match. No.
Why not? You deserve it.
No. We're done.
No.
You're 80. You're damn near 80 years old.
No, what's the problem?
You can't take.
Ric Flair has his last match.
Wait, that's that Ric Flair is different. That's
Ric Flair is different. Oh, Ric Flair is different now. Oh, Ric Flair is different now.
He's better.
Excuse me. At what?
16. He everything. He's better Ric Flair everything. 16-time world heavyweight champion, or 21 allegedly. 21-time world heavyweight champion. I don't care what you say. He's better than Ric.
How many times
better than
champion?
Who?
How many times Hogan had the title?
He had a couple 1-2 reigns. You know what I'm saying?
1-2 rings.
1-2 reigns.
No, I'm talking about combined. I'm talking about combined.
I don't know, 3, 4, 5.
No. WWE.
Oh my lord, I don't remember.
And
I don't remember.
He's a 12-time champion, sir.
Okay, that's nice. But at the end of the day, nobody cares because nobody doesn't
watch him out.
Why am I watching? I'm telling the truth.
It's still holding a record for the longest reignings.
Oh, really? Until what time? Because this Friday, it poof go.
Watch him out, sir.
It's a fact. It's not
forever
a fact.
staying to be the one of the longest reigning.
Is it not a fact? Yes or no?
It haven't happened yet, so it's not a fact.
No. Now you give yourself stop the cap.
It haven't happened yet.
Press the cap.
It haven't happened yet. It haven't happened yet.
Is he on defending on the house show? Because there's a house
show
on Sundays.
I don't know.
He gonna lose it?
It could.
Is he gonna lose on
if
it's
a
airport?
Real champion, he would.
Is he gonna lose on the airport now?
Is he a real champion? He would.
Of course, it's the tribal chief. You be respectful. That's the tribal chief.
Oh please, he's part-time wrestler, sir.
Oh, that's what we doing now.
That's what it is.
That's what we doing.
That's why they got this damn world championship title. The man don't want to show up and work. Man, he's on unemployment right now. He's on unemployment right now.
Who's on unemployment?
He's on unemployment. Roman Reigns.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, sir.
He's getting
shame.
He's getting
shame.
Public assistance.
Shame.
And
public assistance.
He's getting public assistance and unemployment checks. The man don't want to show up for work. All you gotta do is work twice a month.
Man.
Don't wrestle. Don't wrestle on any live television shows. You don't wrestle. He just shows up.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That man's a part-time champion, sir. That's why they make this stupid world championship title. It doesn't make any damn sense. And everybody in the damn company said it doesn't make any damn sense.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
AJ Styles is on public record saying this is the stupidest title in history because Roman Reigns don't want to show his ass up every week and defend the title.
Never heard it. Never heard that. Sorry. Never heard that. Haven't heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard that before. I'm sorry.
Go to AJ Styles. Go to AJ Styles tweets.
No, I'm cool.
He even said he didn't want to even win the damn title in the first place. Just give it to Seth Rollins. So I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do my job, but just give it to Seth in the first place. I don't want that damn stupid title. And that's the ugly ass title. That title is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that title. They could have did better than that. I mean, come on now.
But it's not. Well, all I was saying was that your guy that they could have done a better job of giving us the lineage and the history of it because it could have went. It didn't have. Maybe you couldn't have to go back to the.
They should go back to the WCW title. That title's ugly.
No. I'm saying. See, I don't mind. I don't mind the actual World Heavyweight Championship. I don't mind it. The big gold belt. I don't mind it.
I mind it.
At least show the lineage and the history of it. But you don't. You could have went as far back as the Ruthless Aggression era with Triple H and Evolution when your dumbass GM, Eric Mr. 60 overall Bishop.
Watch your mouth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. Easy.
Damn it, I'm telling the truth. I don't care what you say.
Greatest minds ever in wrestling history.
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
I'm saying watch him out. And he shouldn't be a 60 overall rating 2K. Mind your manners.
Are you gonna let me finish?
I'm just
Are
saying,
you really?
2K Maya Manis. The man deserved to be more than a 60 rating. Maya
Oh my
Manis.
God.
Maya
Nobody
Manis.
cares, sir. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, sir. Okay,
I do. NWO fans care.
you're one of only few NWO fans.
Watch
Okay,
them
let's
out.
just
There
put it
are
like that.
hundreds of millions NWO fans, sir. You watch your mouth. Still one of the highest buying merchandise in WWE history today. You watch your mouth, sir.
All I'm simply saying, at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
they could have done a better job. I didn't. I'm not talking about. I agree with you with. Why do you have a SmackDown superstar going to Raw and main eventing a Raw show? What is the point of the draft? What is the point of having a Raw World Heavyweight Championship if down the line it might not even exist because of the fact that you still have a champion that holds two titles, that has been dominant, and that's about to pass that's about to pass Hulk Hogan. Thank God. Thank God, gotta go. Gotta go.
Watch your mouth,
Never
sir.
hear rumors of him holding the championship until 2024. All right. That's excessive. That's excessive. But we see it because of the storylines that exist. It just there's you kids. If you could tell me a better storyline better than the Bloodline story right now, please tell me. I'm highly interested in
I
knowing that
agree with
answer.
you. That's why it's stupid for Roman Reigns to be a part-time champion. That's why it's stupid to have this whole damn tournament in the first place. That's why it's stupid with this whole
Uh-huh.
bloodline story. Now, okay, so
A
Roman,
bloodline story is stupid.
no. This listen to what I'm saying. You have one of the best storylines
Uh-huh.
since the NWO. Okay, now
Uh-huh.
you have conflict within the bloodline. You
Correct.
have an undisputed champion that beat everybody.
Correct.
Everybody. Okay, now he got to fight Jay Uso or Jimmy.
It makes sense.
It's
Storyline
stupid.
wise, how is it stupid? Do you
Uh,
not understand the storyline why? Do you not understand the storyline why?
of
I'm
course,
asking
other
you.
than it's stupid to even go that route. First of
Why
all,
is it stupid?
why? I'm tell you why. Because you have a top heel stable as the bloodline, right?
Mhm.
Now you're gonna cause conflict within that stable for Roman Reigns to beat his own damn cousins. I mean, it's stupid.
Is it really?
Stupid. Everybody
Is it
know
really?
Jimmy and Jay cannot beat Roman Reigns in a singles. Everybody know that. So you're gonna waste our time for us to see that and actually expect us to watch the damn pay-per-view to see Roman Reigns fight Jimmy Uso? Really? I mean, can you do better? Can you get somebody else involved?
Can you?
If you didn't have the stupid world championship title, you could and have him on both shows.
Well, that's true too. Or you couldn't. He could have never had drafted Cody to speak it.
Now you got
He
Cody
could
Rhodes
have.
storyline going in circles. The
I don't
man
know
came
about
in. The
circles,
man came to
but
beat
it
Brock
makes
Lesnar,
sense.
bro. I mean, seriously,
It's Brock.
you
Well,
had,
what's the problem here?
bro.
I
You
know you're
had
not going to sit here and tell me that it's Brock, bro. It's Brock. Well, like, are you
no.
seriously
Why
having a
would you
conversation with
even?
Brock?
What I'm saying is, why would you even go that route in the first place? You should have put the title, undisputed titles, on Cody in the first place. You had this whole damn build up. Now we gotta
Okay.
wait till next year WrestleMania. Hopefully, if he wins the damn Royal Rumble, or if he wins Money in the Bank.
Why would he win? Why would he's not winning Money in the Bank? So, because he's going to have a third match with Brock, if that happens. Okay,
Okay,
that's number one.
so you're gonna win the Royal Rumble back to back? So we gotta
No,
wait another 2 years for Cody Rhodes to get a world title.
it could be an elimination chamber. It could be, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't
It's
necessarily have to
stupid.
be.
It's stupid. Ain't no more wasting time, man. Just like AEW, no more wasting time, man.
Okay, since you bring up AEW, because Night of Champions, I think the Bloodline story is the best damn story out in pro wrestling. Period, bar none. Nothing really to explain, right?
I don't get it.
I get it, and I'll tell you the easiest reason why. Remember back in 2010, 2020, in the Thunderdome era, where it was Jay versus Roman inside Hell in a Cell.
Uh-huh.
The match that happened, what happened? Jimmy, who was not 100% off his injury, came in and Roman fooled Jay into saving Jimmy and taking out Jimmy just so he could say, I quit, which is why 2 and 3 years later, Jimmy said the exact words, I'm doing what you should have done, which goes back 3 years into Hell in the Cell. So this is not just a storyline that just happened. This is going back. Hold on. This is going back since they were kids. This is going back 3 years ago. It makes sense. Storylines have to make sense.
I agree with you.
That's all this is about.
What I'm
it
saying,
makes sense.
the end result of it.
The end result is
I gotta wait a Saturday to see Roman Reigns beat Jimmy Uso. Really?
I mean, it's going to happen at least. Money in the Bank. What is proposed right now that I see is going to be the Usos versus Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa.
So you're gonna have your
That's
top
must-see
heel
TV.
stable to fight each other for what?
It's going to be one hell of a thing to see.
Stupid.
You may not like it. Okay, so I'll give you this since we're on the term of wrestling. Which pay-per-view was better? Night of Champions, AEW.
I didn't watch AEW. I'm not spending $50 to watch a big ass super show with 4 different companies in it.
That's not answering the question, sir.
I'm telling you why I didn't watch it. I'm not paying $50 for that.
Oh my god. What pay-per-view was better, sir?
I didn't watch the AEW pay-per-view.
Oh, there you go.
Night of Champions is better than me. Because I don't hear anybody talk about the AEW pay-per-view. Double or Nothing. It was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the highlights of it.
Which was what?
Fatal 4-way match with MJF, Darby Allin,
The Four Pillars match.
Jungle Man.
Jungle. Who the hell is Jungle Man? Bro?
You know what I'm talking about.
Who the hell is Jungle Man, bro?
Jungle Man and what's his other name? Jimmy. What was his name? Eddie Guerrero. Whatever his name is.
Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara.
Lord
I want to see that. That's your main event.
I don't know,
bro. You got Switchblade. You got all these top players in your company, and that's your main event. Really?
I'm not disagreeing. I agree with what you're saying.
Really?
I agree. I I do agree with what you're saying.
I gotta pay $50 for that.
That is not it wasn't a good pay-per-view. I didn't even watch it because I knew it was going to be trash because I don't like the card.
Oh, and the worst part of it, Homegirl is not even TBS champion anymore.
Oh yeah, Jay Cargill.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
So we waited all this time for her to lose to what Starsky and Hutch was her name? Chris Statlander, I believe. Chris Statlander, who haven't been relevant since the first Double or Nothing.
Well, I won't say relevant because she's had bad injuries.
Oh, play. And now she's champion now, really?
Yeah.
So you have a female that has the Goldberg record going on, and you want to defeat her.
Remember, they did the same thing to Wardlow. You remember when Wardlow was presented as a badass, and then all of a sudden he loses a match to Samoa Joe, and then he's the TBS champion, and instead of being a badass who is a real badass, he's doing swantons with Christian.
Oh, he
I'll
did
give
one
you
on. He did one this Sunday on the dinosaur guy.
Luchasaurus. Yeah, dinosaur guy.
Stupid Luchasaurus.
If you have a badass, I understand you have athleticism, but be a badass does not make you. You don't be a badass by doing flips off a damn table from a ladder to a table like it's a TLC match. Warlow is a badass that you destroy everything, you power bomb everything and everybody, you win the title, and you get the hell out. That's a badass.
I
Warlow didn't need no mic time. Nah, I know he can talk. He don't need no mic time. You go in, you whoop ass, and that's it. And I'll give you one more thing that I should have told you that I knew AEW was gonna be trash. The Hardys weren't even on the pay per view.
Well, there was the opening act on the pre-show.
One of the top 5 greatest tag teams of all time
I want to say top
was
5.
not. You can have that discussion a whole different time. Okay, you want to say top 7? Cool.
Top 10.
Top 10, fine. One of the greatest tag team champions of all time. Separate, together, whatever you want to call it, cool. Was not even in the pay per view. Share a lot.
Well,
Right there.
technically, I mean they have to get somebody a match to sell the pay per view.
Okay, once again,
Or
that's cool,
$50.
right? Here's the thing, right? What you just said. What was the story and the angle about with the Hardys? Trying to get someone's contract and their rights. Same thing, JBL, Shawn Michaels 2008. Same thing, MJF, Wardlow. It's the same thing that keeps being repeated over and over and over again, and nothing seems to be fresh and new with AEW. Another prime example. I didn't care less about Anarchy in the Arena because I already knew Blackpool Combat Club was going to win.
That was the only shocker of the night.
No, it wasn't a shocker that Takesha, who's only 23 years old, by the way, was going to turn. I wasn't surprised by it because I saw it coming. They do nothing new. I don't care about people getting kicked in the head and an electrical super kick. Why would I care about that? That's stupid to me. It's shocking, but it's stupid. Stupid. What does it matter to me if someone gets their head kicked off? Nothing. It just gets a good pop.
I agree with you. That's why I'm not buying any more pay-per-views unless I'm really interested. $50 for that? I ain't paying $50 for that.
Right. Where is AEW going with this?
I have no idea. And now they got a new show. A Saturday show.
Another show. And where's it going to be? Chicago. And now who's coming back? CM Punk again?
Well, they haven't seen him in months. So.
Why they haven't seen him in months? Because the same, you got the same crap, about that same issues that they had a couple months ago with him and Omega and the Bucks, and with Punk. You're gonna have them all back in one under and the same roof at the same time all over again. What y'all didn't learn from the first time?
That's the this is the way I look at it back in the day. So they Wednesday nights are Monday Nitro. Their Friday nights is Thunder, and that new Saturday show is Saturday
Collision.
night. Collision is WCW Saturday night. That's the way I see it,
bro. What? What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Where is this thing going? Are you that determined to have 7 to 8 freaking shows because you have a loaded roster, that's your fault for signing every damn body.
So they got Dark, which is on YouTube, right?
No, they eliminated Dark. They
Or
took out
eliminate
Dark.
or
They
eliminate
took
Dark.
out Dark. Yeah,
Okay,
they took
good.
out Dark.
Good. Now it's good to
Thank God. Right. Thank God.
It
They
deserved to
took
be in
out
dark.
Dark.
It deserved to be in dark. So they
They
got
deserve to be in the dark.
so they
That's funny.
so they got Dynamite. They got
Oh my God, it's hilarious. He's
what's
like,
the
they deserve to be in
Friday
the
night show again?
Rampage.
Rampage, and now they got the new Renaissance thing. What do you call it?
What does
Renegade.
that
Or,
remind you of?
I just told you. Monday Nitro,
No.
WCW
Right.
Thunder, and
Right.
WCW Saturday Night.
It's deja vu all over again, man.
I won't go that far. Watch them out.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what you can say. What look, you can
All
say
right.
whatever you want.
Thunder wasn't
And
as successful, but Monday Night and WCW Saturday Night was successful.
Monday night was successful. Dynamite, to a degree, is successful. Okay.
Yeah. Thunder
What-
was not successful.
Thunder was trash.
Yeah.
It was trash. It Thunder
Rampage
started
not
off
that
high.
good either.
Well, I think they may need more than an hour. Could you agree with that?
No. Keep it an hour.
What does an hour do? What does an hour do?
Just have your best matches there for an hour. And they don't even have that. The best matches
they
on there for
don't.
an hour.
No, they don't. That's why I say, what does an hour do? An hour does what? Nothing.
All you do
Nothing.
is, if they was to add another hour, all you do is wasting everybody's time and overworking your talent. And on top of that, you got Ring of Honor. No, nobody
Which is
cares.
not
about.
even well, which is not even on television.
Exactly. Nobody cares about it.
I'm sorry, man. It's just out of pocket.
Oh, and when you purchased the company, they had a television spot. You couldn't keep that?
No. No.
Stupid.
And you're wasting, what's even worse, you're wasting Samoa Joe's talent.
Well,
Like,
he's burnt out. I mean, he's
the Ring of Honor World Champion.
What I'm saying is Samoa Joe as a talent is not the TNA days of Samoa Joe. You have a much older Samoa Joe who can't even do that much. He's not jumping off some stairs and Tyrannosaurus Rex kicking you in your stomach.
Oh, he was never that guy to begin in the first place.
Oh, go watch that match with Kurt Angle in TNA.
I agree with you, but he was never that guy to begin with.
He's not that athletic anymore. He's older. All you do is use his name.
I guess.
Well, AEW, they need Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you very
we
much.
appreciate you for joining today's podcast. It's about to hit the 2-hour mark. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms beyond. Make sure you get some official Saucy Discourse merch.
Absolutely.
Shout out to our sponsor, Kage Vodka. Anything else you want to say before we got it, bro?
Nah, man. Just we trying to get some good content in. We appreciate everybody for listening to our show. Whenever you get the chance to, whether you at work or you at home cleaning, we thank God for y'all. We thank y'all. Stay blessed out here. Enjoy the summer. Please stay safe. Shout out to Click A Vodka, our sponsors. Shout out to the whole Saucy crew. Shout out to our friends at 95. We do not forget about y'all. We got to do a summer link up at least one time this summer.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Jeff, my brother. You know, it's been a long couple of weeks since we gone on here, but we've been busy with a lot of things. It's much needed. It absolutely is much needed.
We working hard.
We working hard. A lot of aspects.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, we here. And I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, bro. And don't forget the good words of Fat Joe, even though he's a Nick fan.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We see you on the next one. Taking us out, Dipset. I really mean it. Cameron, Diplomats. We out of here.
Peace.